What's good, guys? It's the start of September, which means it's time for another reading log. I did not get through a lot of manga this month. However, it was a very heavy novel month. I say very heavy. It's very heavy for me, considering that I'm, working full time and stuff. But yeah, starting off is a book I don't have physically yet, and that is Neon Ghost, a Witch's Sin by Daniel B. Green. Really enjoyed it. I switched between the digital, the ebook, and the audiobook, and the audiobook was really well done, and really excited to see where that whole world goes with future installments. And I'm just really in a great cyberpunk mood right now because the the DLC is coming out soon, so I'm really hyped for that, and I'm glad to see more people jumping in and creating great stories within that genre. Next up, we have book 11 of The Spooks, or Last Apprentice. This is probably the worst book in the entire universe of Joseph Delaney's The Last Apprentice universe. This was such an unnecessary book. It makes sense when you consider this the sequel trilogy, but I don't know. It was just kind of a filler novel, and I didn't care for any of the characters outside of Grimalkin, but she shows up in the last fourth of the book, so it is what it is. Then I read the last book in the first Red Rising trilogy, and I was super pleasantly surprised. This is my favorite so far. I have started Iron Gold, so we'll see where that goes. As it has a time skip with this definitely felt like an ending that you could be satisfied with. But there's a time skip and stuff, so we'll see where that goes. And then I also finished Scythe. Fantastic first book. Still haven't jumped into reading the second and third, but I heard they're pretty divisive. But some people that I trust their taste and opinions of said that it's been good. But I really enjoyed this first one. Right, that was 4 novels, so a good chunk. And then there's a little bit of manga here. I read the volume 2 of Rise of the Outlaw Tamer and his S-rank Catgirl. The first half of this was absolutely a snooze fest, but the second half was okay. First volume was way better, but this was not really worth the $14. I read Omnibus 6 of Seven Deadly Sins. Really enjoyed this. I'm actually really enjoying reading these. I'm taking it slow though, even though I have 4 or 5 more to read that are out. So really enjoying it. I hope they do the sequel series, which I'm sure they will. But yeah, else I'm probably not gonna check it out because I don't want to have this oversized format for the OG series and then not for the sequel. And I read the first 2 volumes of Dark Gathering. Volume 1 really strong. Volume 2 kind of all over the place. It's a bit. I'm surprised that this is getting licensed. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something that would do really well in the Western market. But I don't know. It's been decent. I enjoyed it, but definitely not completely off the chopping block yet. And then I'm following along. Chase the Dark Sages read along with Monsters, so I read the first 4 omnibuses and really enjoying it. It's Urasawa, what can I say? One of the goats of manga, so yeah, that's basically all I read this month. Not a lot of stuff, but sometimes you gotta take it chill. There's a lot of games I want to play, like right now I'm installing Starfield, so yeah. Next video gonna be a haul, gonna film it probably right after this, so yeah, see you guys in the next one.